For most holidays, it's good that we only have them once a year. Everyone would grow to hate Christmas if it came every 3 months. We'd all want to murder our families by second Thanksgiving. And if we find ourselves hunting for eggs more than once a year, we should probably just bail on the human race. New Year's is different. We see New Year's as this magical, exceptional date where personal improvement is pushed to the forefront of our lives because we like the way 1-1 looks at the top of our to-do list. The problem with this is that we treat this big push for self-improvement as if it excuses us from having to pursue it for the rest of the year. Think about that. Improving who you are is one of the most important things a person can do, and we give it a token attempt once a fucking year. When you account for being too old or young to make resolutions, we probably do this no more than 60 times in our lives, and that's the high end. Many of us never make resolutions at all. It's more common for us to eat a spider in our sleep than it is for us to try to improve ourselves. Many have seen Star Wars more times than they tried to improve themselves. There are dudes who masturbate more times in a fortnight than they try to improve themselves in their entire lifetime, and it's partly because New Year's resolutions tell us that we only have to give it a shot once a year. Despite this, New Year's resolutions aren't completely stupid. They really aren't. Attempting to improve yourself, even with the unnecessary advent of an arbitrary, silly, meaningless date, is always a good thing to pursue. I mean it. It is. In theory, you're not wrong to do this. In theory, you're not an idiot. But there's a reason why most resolutions fail. There's a reason why everybody joins the gym on January 2nd, and why most of us have retreated to our cocoons of HGTV and Haagen-Dazs by February. There's a reason why only 8% of us succeed in pursuing our resolutions. In fact, there are several reasons. One of the major problems is the following. We don't start resolutions often enough. We let ourselves give up on New Year's resolutions because it's March and we're starting to lose momentum, and there is no March 14th get your second wind resolution. So we lose our progress and we do nothing for most of the year until next year's token attempt. New Year's resolutions aren't the enemy, though. The enemy is that there's only one arbitrary date for this. So we need more arbitrary improvement dates. We need more times that are designated for setting life changes in motion. My idea is that we make resolutions on holidays that we're otherwise not currently using. Each one can have its own theme. Like Groundhog Day resolutions. Groundhog Day resolutions are about breaking bad habits. Here you can resolve to stop doing the same awful things over and over, like overeating or being lazy or heroin. If you don't, you have 6 more weeks of being a fat, lazy, heroin-addicted sack of shit, and by 6 weeks I mean the rest of your life. Easter resolutions. You're not 8 anymore. Stop doing actual things for Easter. Instead, take this opportunity to send shitty old you to his or her death and come back a better, more capable, more savior-like person. Nothing like an actual death experience to get your head on straight. While we're at it, give up your worst affectations for Lent. Give up greed. Give up Frosted Flakes. Give up BuzzFeed quizzes. Side note, for these purposes, Lent lasts forever. So, sorry, you'll have to wait until the afterlife to find out if you're Chandler or Phoebe. Flag Day resolutions. Flag Day resolutions are the perfect time to stop wasting your time with stupid, pointless garbage, like, say, the opinions of others, or having a day dedicated to flags. So, for instance, it would be a good time to quit the emotional commitment to your favorite sports team, or to stop freaking out because you're not getting as many Instagram likes as that girl from work who always takes high-angled V-neck selfies. Labor Day resolutions. You have a day off from work, so get to work. No excuses. You have the time to pursue what you want now, so make progress. Use this time to work your ass off. Become the change you wish to see in yourself. It's like that Gandhi quote, if Gandhi were talking about cleaning your car or learning Italian. Columbus Day resolutions. Not only would Columbus Day resolutions actually make this day worth taking off, but they're also a reminder to not make resolutions that would lead to something awful, like you taking from someone else or becoming an irritant to those around you, or, I don't know, say exterminating a race of people. Basically, this is the perfect time to decide to not be terrible to others. The goal here is not only to keep going with your current resolutions, but to fix more of our flaws, because fixing one flaw for incredibly flawed creatures like ourselves won't do dick. It'll be like, oh cool, Charles Manson is nicer to waiters now. Guess he's fixed as a person, awesome. The problem with attempting this is that it's really goddamn hard to multitask self-improvement. It's hard to learn Spanish, go to the gym, cook a healthiest dinner, and be more social, all while holding a demanding 9-to-6 job. That's why most of us never try it. It's like plate spinning. When we do try it, one plate inevitably breaks and we go, oh well that was stupid, why did I try to do that? And then we let them all fall because, fuck it. Few of us try it, and almost none of us ever actually get good at plate spinning. Most of us just sit on the ground staring at blank, unused plates like idiots. Keeping all these resolutions going requires a lot of practice. You're going to have a lot of broken plates. That's okay. Keep breaking those plates until you're the best little street performer you can possibly be. For more on this, check out my full post, 4 Reasons Why We Suck at New Year's Resolutions.